Ashana, one of the most popular videos in our first season was the cotton gin.
That's right.
And the ginning process. So today, let's take it a step further.
I think we should. Let's go talk to Jim Nunn. We are at Nunn Cotton.
Let's go learn about brokering cotton.
I think we should. Y'all come on.
I'm Jim Nunn. I'm a cotton broker in Brownsville, Tennessee. I've operated Nunn Cotton Company Incorporated since December of 1984. I buy cotton from farmers and gins and sell to merchants on a commission basis. I've been doing that my whole career. I've built up relationships in Tennessee, Arkansas, Missouri, Mississippi, Alabama over the past 37 years. My father was a farmer here. The family had been here in farming in Haywood County since 1831. But when I was in high school, he retired. I had a friend in college whose father was a cotton broker, and we were social friends. And at that time, back in the late 70s, mid to late 70s, there were three brokers here in town. Mr. Al Ferguson, Mr. Robert Dixon, Mr. T.D. Owen, and Mr. Robert was the youngest one of the group back in the mid to late 70s, and I knew at some point in time he was going to retire. He was in his 60s, and it looked like it might be an opportunity for me, and I liked the idea of the business, and I was always interested in it. There are several ways that cotton is marketed. One is on a forward contract, where the producer or the gin sells cotton forward to a merchant through an agent such as I am. They'll turn in the number of bales they want to sell or the number of acres that they plan to market, and we can market cotton like that. Now, once the cotton is harvested, they can sell the cotton on what we call a recap, and that's a listing of the bales by grade, staple, micronair, strength, uniformity, and remarks. And those are the things that the value of cotton is based upon. In the old days, it was based upon the color of the fiber as well as the length of the staple, and then it moved to the micronair, which was an indication of maturity and fineness of the fiber. But as we've gotten into a more technical world, there are more things that are needed to go into the spinning of the cotton, so we've added those, and they're involved in the classing or value of the cotton. Some years we forward contract the majority of the crop. Other years, very little is forward contracted. It depends on what the price is during the growing season, going up to the fall. This year, with prices going from the mid 70s back in January to $1.09 almost today on October the 5th, the farmers have been selling into the market, trying to take advantage of higher prices and lock in profits on their cotton production this year. In the old days, a broker such as myself would have to go to the warehouse and pull samples. They would keep the samples in racks. There was a sample for each bale, and we would have to deliver those samples to the buyer to be paid. We had a paper warehouse receipt, and we would have to manually handle those receipts and record the bale number, the weight, and the other significant things on the receipt to get paid. Now everything is done electronically. The cotton is classed by the USDA. The USDA classing system measures the color on a machine. They'll pull off so many grams from the sample, and it will be tested for length and strength, micronair. The machine will check the fiber for the uniformity of fiber to make sure it's not too long, or I should say it's not out of the range of uniformity that a textile mill will want. So we've gone from a heavily manual system back prior to the early 1990s to now everything is electronic. When I started in the business, there were 30 plus merchants or shippers in Memphis. Today I sell to 5 or 6 people. The cotton business has consolidated quite a bit in the last 10 to 15 years. the financial crisis of 2012. Saw some old family-run businesses exit the business, and the merchants that are left now are multinational companies who deal in other commodities than cotton, as well as metals, tree nuts, financial derivatives, and the whole business has changed. The landscape has changed. The names out there today, there's only one that was in business when I started in 1984. The rest are new people, or they've been acquired by another company and have taken their name. I should say there are two, Cargill and Allenberg. They were in business here back in the mid-'80s. But well, it's a changing business, and it's still stimulating to me. I don't think I would be happy doing anything else. It's challenging. I like dealing with people. I think my experience is one of the things that sets me apart from others. Being in business, here since 1984, it's 37 years now, and I've seen a lot of things happen, and things that are going on here in the last 2 weeks, 2 months. I see similarities in those things, and that helps me be a better trader and a better person to advise somebody on what's going to happen. I've seen some of the things that have happened, but I still like what I do. I plan on being in business for another 15 years and or more, and it's still fun. My office is located on Court Square, 27 North Lafayette Avenue, on the northwest corner. My business hours during the season are 8 o'clock till I close, 5 or 6. I work on Saturdays and some Sundays. I have my phone with me all the time.
Well, Sonia, what do you think?
Yeah, it's so interesting to learn about how to broker cotton, all the classing process that it goes through. It takes a lot to get cotton from the field to your clothes.
That's right. Hey, yeah. Cotton's big business here in West Tennessee, in Brownsville.
It is.
It's big business. So.
Yeah. So really thankful for Jim taking
Absolutely.
the time, because this is the busy season.
It is, yeah. So I guess we better let him get some work done.
We better, yeah.
All right, until next time.
Until next time.
Bye, y'all.